Hello. Today I'm going to read poems from my book, The Rime of the Ancient Middle Class. This book is on sale at Amazon on paperback if you're interested in reading more of the poems. The Rime of the Ancient Middle Class. Tragedies. A kind of depression, a sort of exhaustion. Can't seem to slow down as if a compulsion. A need to fill my time with the cut up. But after the party, I cannot stop the nap. Fight through the nausea of bad, quote, Newsweek, end quote, headlines, and try to remember to do this with no rhymes. Sexual assault, protest ambitious, dangerous, a summary distrust told the honest truth. Toppled dictators crumbling the infrastructure, the revolution's criminal court of misconduct. I may have excised my gut's core demons, extracted vitamin C from the lemons, but the exhaustion and the sadness still stay and add to my shoulder pains every day. Neighborhoods threatened by silent deaths, seizing moments of our abilities, our possibilities that could change a nation, losing our bosses, finding out how to make gamers into titans, rally of Americans to the wrong tragedy, introducing burned books to the men of the world. Lower your hate annuities to 3.2% lower. Divide and conquer, and blow out so many complex straight truths amid this chaos. All of this validates our nightmares, our lost values. 4th of July, 2017. As sweat began to bead off our foreheads, my mom and I in our respected seats, my fans did roar with push of airy beats, a noise that drove in silence's used treads. Where I was reading essays on poetry. And her newly acquired novel on her lap. The heat whose fingers lured me to a nap when she was reading her new mystery. Arrived with all her luggage from her trip to spend the day in my new city home, with iced tea and our company to sip, an empty space where marriage was undone, our moments up and down as metronome. I miss rituals and routines of past. To wake early and prepare the children, to load the car to celebrate again, to create memory with hopes to last, with folding chairs and canopy for shade, our cooler full of water to be drunk, on liberty our feelings far from sunk, a patriotism seen in a parade. But liberty does change with each new year, a definition largely due to place, a shaded wooded grove without a fear, a city where we are free to find worth, a town to live in with dignity and grace. I dreamed the stories mother told me, a stop in middle Kentucky corn, where feast upon wooden table adorn every mile on road to New Jersey. She told of home with solid foundations, an America built on families, on yards shaded by enormous oak trees, always feeling welcome without caution. To end her trip on porch of Jersey house. A story immigrants from Russia share. A neighborhood now filled with its own wealth and iced tea. My mom in springtime blouse. She says this journey made her more aware of miles and miles outside her home and health. The Ballad of Gabrielle. directly in the view of the mansions above, lies the city of the drunk and the poor, the old part of town, the tired, aged people down as the bottom of the valley floor. On a quiet street corner by the bar, 2-story with an attic and basement, ground floor housed the smells of the bedridden, upstairs only father's lament. In the basement lived Gabrielle, a son, even though in and out of jails, would visit mother and father once in the morning and when evening pales. In the basement with junkies and criminal drunks, even though he couldn't stop himself, he felt love for these miscreant characters, blue-gray, the color of losing yourself. In the attic stood the ashes of his family, in an urn in the dust on the floor. But Gabriel hold on tight to his dirty foundation, and lends his dwelling to the sick and the poor. Now Gabriel is, of course, no angel. Half the time he forgets his own name. But in truth, he does not create evil. He loves all in his basement the same. Cleaning an American garage. Hey, Ginsberg! Are you with me in this garage on an early Saturday morning with a mug of steaming hot coffee in my hand? Hey, look over there, there! A stone's throw over an old wooden ladder, boxes of books, cardboard, brown. An athletic us by the sports rack, ski bindings, you wish they were book bindings, hanging bike tires with flat tubes, mini bikes including tricycles, tennis rackets, years of dust. Mostly we see books, Penguin classics, mixed with modern essayists, Whitman with Sexton, stolen library books that stare down at us hard. This is our America, our collection of spirit from our simple lives. But let us not forget Bohemia, paintings and found art mingled with outdated electronics, a few shades of green and blue, a portrait, a possibility of a woman naked, Olympia with coffee in her hand. Our American family, a long line of strollers along the side, old cribs, boxes of tops and blocks, cars and dolls, clothes for all season. Ginsberg, ours is a garage full of oddities, dusty remnants of time forgot, now clean with space to stand tall, ponder about our place, alone in this newly cleaned vastness. Thank you for listening. If you're interested in reading more of the poems, they are in The Rime of the Ancient Middle Class, which is on sale at Amazon as a paperback.